We've been asked to give a paragraph proof showing that if a triangle is equiangular, it is equilateral. I'm going to start by naming my triangle to be A, B, and C. I'm also going to show that it is in fact equiangular. And because we've been asked to do a paragraph proof, that gives us some latitude. It lacks the formality of the two-column proof. So while I am using the sketch, while I am going to write down the given and the proof, some of the other parts of it you'll see may not be following the rules for two-column proofs exactly. Don't forget the rules for two-column proofs still exist. So let's start by writing our given, which is that triangle ABC is equiangular. And we want to prove that triangle ABC is equilateral. So we can start with something that I hope all of you recognize. Notice that angle A and angle C are congruent, which means that we can know that BC and AB are congruent by the isosceles triangle theorem. Technically, it's the converse. So I'm just going to start with saying that angle A is congruent to angle C, given. Next, I'm going to state that side AB is congruent to side BC, BC by the isosceles triangle theorem. And I've marked that on the sketch. You should as well. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit. I'll change the color so you can see what's going on here. We're going to use some more of our given information. We're going to show that A and B are congruent to each other. And I'm going to just use, for this one, I'm going to use double tick marks that are blue so that hopefully you can visualize this easily. So if A and B, angles A and B are congruent, we can state that AC and BC are congruent to each other. All right, so we know that angle A is congruent to angle B because it was given to us. We also know that now that BC is congruent to angle or to side AC for the same reason, the isosceles triangle theorem.
Okay, come on down here.
Now, let's go to the last step, and I'm going to just circle these parts so that you can see what's going on. But do you see that AB is congruent to BC and BC is congruent to AC? You should recognize that we've got the transitive property going on here. So we've really stated that they're all three congruent. So we've got AB is congruent to BC, which is congruent to AC. And that was the transitive property, and boom, we're done.